Reverse Forward is a conversation about decoloniality. It's not just colonization in terms of exploited and exploited in terms of British Empire and us, but it is also a colonization of minds and attitudes that persist even today. And that is what we need to kind of deal with.
So we thought that a game could also be a good tool to open up these discussions to a wider audience.
We can also address some of the really complex topics, make them simple in the logic so that people can understand it and hence spark a conversation.
How helpful games can be, or what they learn. They learn to be cooperative, they learn to be focused, they learn to fail, to constantly fail, because playing a game is failing with keeping the motivation up.
Games have massive influence.
Games are interactive medium of communication. When you're creating anything in art, program or story, there are lots more complexity than a passive mode of communication.
In Germany, we have a lot of discussions around colonial past. It's mainly about restitution and things like that. But they rather focus on the colonial past in African countries. But we believe that it's really important to look at the colonial past also in South Asia, or maybe post-colonial structure that linked us to South Asia. I feel like we are having a conversation that might not be possible like this in Germany. At the moment, discussions in Germany are very emotional, and sometimes it's really difficult to get into conversations because they are so heated. And so I feel like that we have opened up a space here, which is very much needed to have these kind of conversations. Eventually, we hope that through this, we could reach out to new audiences through gaming.